What up, folk? Tonight, I'm going to do fucking sausage, kielbasa, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and red cabbage. Because my Aldi down the street, it's seasonal. They have red cabbage, and they always have like a kielbasa style sausage, but we'll get to that. First thing I'm going to do is re-up. Because I just finished the last one, and I should have had this done already, but fuck it. We don't spend a lot of time together these days because I don't do these a lot anymore. So we'll make the most of it and the best of it. Click, pop, bang. If you watch Alabama Boss, I'm Kansas Boss ish. Except I don't just sit at the table and have people bring me shit. I get up, move around, and do my own shit. Nothing against Alabama Boss. If he ever sees this, what's up, brother? All right. Like I was saying, tonight's red cabbage and motherfucking basically kielbasa. Now Aldi, my Aldi anyway, right now has this Deutsche Küche. You can read the label. Deutsche Küche red cabbage with apple, which is good. There's apple already in there because I would not put apple in there. I don't like apple in anything except baked apples, and that's it. I don't like apple pie. Baked apples are okay because it's got all that cinnamon and brown sugar and shit in there. This is 1.5 pounds, 24 ounces. And the great thing here is, if you're watching calories, which clearly I am, only 15 calories per serving, and I'm going to guess this is not one serving, but it's probably 60 calories. I don't fucking know. I'm not a dietitian, not a mathematician. One day I'll see the mortician. Alright, for that, I got these sausages over here, thawed out. Let me dry this up a little bit so it's not splashing on the floor. Now these are two of a 6. Was a 6 or an 8 pack of Aldi brand. I think it's Eckhart or Eckridge or I don't know. Whatever Aldi's version of Great Value or Kroger. This is a large Ziploc. So you can see they go from end to end. So you know what a large Ziploc looks like. That's about 1 foot long, 2 foot longs. I was gonna buy just a regular, the old curled fucking kielbasa in the one package, and that was like $3 for just the one, and they weren't this long. They're like half this, and or like maybe take a quarter off each side for $3. And I saw this pack up on the top shelf of the freezer set, or not the freezer section, the refrigerated section. It was 6 or 8. I think it might have been 6 for like $8 versus $3, damn near $3 for 2 that aren't even the same size. It's like, well, goddamn, this is economically viable, and I'd just get the 6-pack or the 8-pack. I think it's 6. Hold on, I don't want to steer you wrong. It was a 6. There's 2, and 2. 6 for like $8.99 or $7.99. Either way, it came out more financially fucking smart to get the 6 because I'm gonna eat these. I got the sausage there. I get more red cabbage. I can get fucking just regular sauerkraut. I could fucking just do these up and chop them up and put them in anything, hot dogs or taco shit on them. I don't know. Spitballing. been a minute. I don't have a fucking, the mind's not fucking cranking yet. Give it a second. I'm going from a cold start. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to tink, 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 for the gears to actually engage. Sometimes the gears don't quite hit for a second. That's why you put lube on them. Even when they miss, they're still spinning. Alright. This really isn't a cooking video, it's more of a heating shit up video. So, you came here for actual advice on how to... I'm not going to fucking put shit through a grinder and make my own casings and about my own sausage and put fennel and tarragon and all that shit you hear on the fucking cooking network that none of us have in the fucking spice rack. We might though, but we never use it. None of that shit. Store sausage. Store kraut. I will cut up some actual fresh onion. But I'm going to cook all this in this pot right here. Not a skillet, this pot. So in case I need to add more fucking cabbage, I can make it. Those are two very large sausages. Hold on. And this isn't the start of a gay porn. Those are two very large sausages. I might need 2 jars of the fucking cabbage. And I'll eat this shit for a day and a half. I happen to love... God damn, I'm sorry. Folks, I'm hitting air pockets. I happen to love fucking red cabbage and kielbasa-ish sausage. You know, the sausage, not sausage you have to actually cook so you don't die from salmonella or fucking Ebola or some kind of fucking pelvis cracking shitstorm. Shit you can actually just take out of the package and start gnawing on if you need something phallic in your mouth. I do not. I'm going to cut it down. This is the most phallic thing I ever have in my hands. A giant black fucking cylinder of just right to the dome. Mmm. Yes, folk, I am actually not tested and not on paper, but I am a giant retard. And I own it. Same way I own the fact that I'm an asshole. Same way I own the fact that I'm a piece of shit. Same way I own the fact that I'm a fucking drunkard. Same way I own the fact that whatever the fuck you call me, you're right. You can't insult the guy who doesn't give a fuck what you think about him. What's that fucking... I don't even like Eminem, but I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Onion. Fresh onion. Well, not fresh. It's a half of an onion that was probably fresh a couple days ago. But it's not a... What do you call this shit? Prepackaged, mass-produced, fucking came out of some goddamn factory bullshit. This is an onion that I picked up at the store and said, onion. And then I brought it home, and there it is. I want some of this onion, not the entire fucking thing. I want some of this onion with this. Is this traditional? I don't know. I get the shit end off there. It's been sitting in the bag for a day or so. I don't want the shit in. But yeah, I like a little onion with my red cabbage and my sausage. Like I said, the red cabbage I showed you has apple in it. I wouldn't do that myself if I made my own If I made my own, there's a trash can right there. I'm not having a seizure. If I made my own fucking red cabbage, fermented, which I kind of did before, but that's way before I started doing this bullshit recording, and it was delicious. And I have made actual sauerkraut, cabbage, water, salt, beautifully numerous times. There may be old videos that I don't watch my old shit. I think I'm a year deep. Go back and fucking find it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not asking you for likes or subscribes or fucking shares anymore. I don't care. I never asked for them to begin with. You're grown. Do what the fuck you want to do. You fucking like it? Like it. You don't? I don't give a two fucks in a shit. This is the fucking most affordable, cheapest fucking therapy there is. I vent into this. I sleep like a fucking baby. I don't fucking put my on anybody I work with. I got it out of my system. Give me a second. The cogs are starting to hit. Starting to get fucking coherent. Like I said, there's old videos going fucking. If you want to watch them, and there's you'll see the progression. The shit sometimes starts slow and gets better. Sometimes starts better and gets slow. It is what it is. I enjoy these beverages over there, and they enjoy me. So, you ever saw the Venom series? That's my symbiote. I'm going to take about a half. This is about a half. Was about a quarter at this point. It started out as a half of a very decent sized onion. I'm going to take about a quarter of, a half of the half, or a quarter of the overall. If you people out there doing that new math that makes no fucking sense to me. Back in the old days, math was math, and math, but they got this new math, Common Core or some shit, that they somehow cheat and find the way to real math. And these kids these days bitch and cry about school. If I would have had a goddamn computer, if I could have done everything on computer at home, back in the day in high school, shit, grade school to high school, if I had a computer, I would have gone year round until I was like 9, and I would have been a fucking high school graduate. Well, why the fuck do they cry and whine? Back in the day, you had to actually show up with shit. You can do this shit online now. Like I'm saying, if, say middle school, they said, here's a computer, you can do all your shit from here till fucking graduation. I would have been graduated at 14. Because I was like, oh fuck, send. Done. That's this generation though, fucking don't appreciate anything. It's kind of springish here, so the window's still open. There's still kind of some sunlight coming in. I thought I heard a bird or something outside. Well, these aren't going to be fucking super chops. None of that bullshit. I got basically what is a small fucking woodland saw. I don't have the funds for those super knives. And if I did, and these are just rough chopping into like 1/4 inches. And if I had the funds for those knives, the first time I laid something down, you know how they do like this? Brrr, this whole fucking frontage of knuckle and bone would be Well, it's gone. Yay! God damn, Ronnie is good. And this, the way I diced them, slow and fucking uneven, it's just a little tiny. This is what you want. This is what I want. I'm the one gonna fucking be eating the shit. But if you're doing this shit that I'm doing, that's what you want. I'm gonna rub that down because I'm gonna cut the fucking sausage with them too. I'm gonna put those because I don't have the fucking shit warming up yet. I'm doing the shit freestyle. I'm not doing shit in order like I probably should. In all honesty, if I was going to do these videos and show you how to actually do shit, I would have the shit already done. Be like, okay, pour this. Like most of them have the little bowls and shit. No, pour this in. Now pour this in. They don't show you. I'm doing this shit for real. No, they show you. I do this all the time. But I'm not going to show you I do it all the time because I'm a fucking liar. Well, folk, I'm not a fucking liar. I don't honestly can't stand fucking liars or thieves. Liars, thieves, pedophiles. No use for any of them. And that should be across the board. If there are any liars, thieves, or pedophiles that would like to chime in and tell me that I'm wrong, please do. And please put your full name and your address and location where I can find you. And we'll come discuss that together. I'm not a very strong young man anymore, but I am a very, what they call old man strength. I still got that. I might not take you out first punch, but one of the 25 after that will. Or I'll just lose breath and pass out on you and crush you to the floor that way. Either way, you're going to be stuck underneath my hulking husk. Now, like I said, Aldi, whatever it is, it's a 6-pack. It's like $8 or $9. That. Okay. Well, here's my forearm. That's about as long as the forearm of a 6-foot tall man. That's a good. Wait a minute. That is an. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to show you. Well, shit. Can you see that in the fucking light? That there's a fucking 10-incher. That there's a 10-incher. So you get 6. If you get the 6-pack, you get 60 inches of fucking sausage. Right now I'm going to use 20 inches of fucking sausage. Look at that. You get a fucking, like a home improvement video and a cooking bullshits. Now to these, I'm going to cut them a quarter to a half. I'm trying to get them thin, but not too thin, but not, I don't want to be foreskins laying in my fucking pot here. I want it to be a little bit of something. That's about a quarter to a half inch. That one was bigger. That one there was about 3/4. Folks, I don't have depth perception. Or, it's a condition that you're born with, which I wasn't born with. It's called give a shit. I wasn't born with give a shit, but unfortunately I was born with fuck it. And sadly, when you're born with fuck it, the side effect is never give a shit. But you can be born with give a shit, and at a certain point in the night, you might have a side effect of fuck it. You're born with fuck it, you can't have a side to give a shit. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'll fucking argue my own point. You can be born with fuck it, and at some point, you can have a case of give a shit if you see something fucked up happen. It's vigilante fucking syndrome. You're born with fuck it. You see something fucking fucked up that you can possibly change, you can have a side effect of give a shit. But if you're born with the horrible condition to give a shit, the chances of you having actually it's the same fucking reverse. Again, I correct myself. If you're born with the fucking horrible, debilitating fucking state of give a shit, you can catch a side effect of fuck it if you see something that you can't, if you're too big of a pussy to change. You say, okay, you're born with give a shit, and then you see something over here, somebody getting like beating the shit out of them, you know you can't do anything about it, or some crime that you can't change, your give a shit side effect can turn into fuck it, I didn't see it. So I've argued both my own points, pro and con, and I've come out equally fucking wrong on both sides and equally right on both sides. This is what happens in here, and I hate it, and I wish it would go away. But yes, that's the thought process of a retarded genius. Or, what was it? A retarded genius, or a genius that's retarded by thought. I don't fucking know. We got the sausage. Transitions, bitches. We got the sausage cut. We got the peppers cut. I'm gonna put this shit in here with a little bit of oil. Oil or Earl or Ole, depending on what part of the world or what part of the country you're in. Right here in this kitchen, oil. Like olive oil. We're going to put this bitch on about high, medium, low, high. I am going to use just regular olive oil. You probably, if you have seen one of the past ones when I bought this, you pay extra for virgin, and I'm not Epstein. I'm recycling that one because that's a good one. I don't give a fuck who you are, and I don't care if you're offended by pedophilia jokes. Didn't happen to you. Didn't happen to your kids. Fuck off. I know pedophilia is not now and never funny. Well, it's funny in a broad sense, not when it's a specific person. If you call a name out and a location, wrong. If you're making a slight ha-ha off the side, don't get bent out of shape. That's just pretty good. Let's try one of these, all the sausages here, just raw. That is about a teaspoon. Maybe a teaspoon and a half. Like today, I make jokes, folks. Don't get mad. Well, don't get mad. If you want to get mad, get mad. That's the point of free speech. That's what I fucking serve for. Today, there was a lady at work who was talking about. She was talking about someone she knows. She was the victim of domestic violence. The husband was a wife beater. And she's talking and talking. I'm like, well, you know, sometimes you gotta have a hobby. Referring to, she said, yeah, he used to hit her every now and then. I'm like, well, sometimes you need to have a hobby. Kidding. I do not support in any way, shape, or form the beating of anyone ever, unless it's a sanctioned fucking ring. They sign contracts and they're going to beat the shit out of each other. Or if someone's acting fucking a fool in public and it's like a social contract that he's fucking up, you fucked him up, he realizes I fucked up, no big deal. But never ever, domestic violence is never funny. Pedophilia is never funny. Necrophilia is very funny, but it shouldn't be. But all that kind of domestic shit, never funny. But it's dark humor. It's well, they used to call it black humor. Now they call it African American humor. That's don't get pissy. Don't get pissy. Don't pull away. It's called black humor. You know, in fact, come on, sarcasm. We don't need no dark sarcasm in the classroom. Pink Floyd. Even back then, they knew. Give me a second. Checking on my oil. Because now the cylinders are firing too fast and I can't keep up with them. But, where were we? Making fun of wife beaters? Don't do it. I'm going to give you an official old man knowledge. Don't hit your wife. Or don't hit your husband. Or don't touch your children in a sexual way. We're back on track here. I forgot even where the fuck we went off the rail. Now we're going with sausage, onion. Oh, I love the smell of fresh onion. These sausages are just... they're kind of sweet. They're kind of a sweet note to them. So the onions will add the bitterness, and the cabbage will add the cabbage, and the red cabbage will add the actual extra red, and the apple will add absolutely nothing because, like I said, I really don't give two shits and a fuck about apple. But it will give it more of a sweet bitterness. I don't know. Some apples have a... I'm going to turn these fucking things down. Because I got neighbors across the way. I swear to God, they don't like me. They never have. And that's fine. Hold on. That's how you check a pan's hot. Don't do that at home. My hands are fucking professional stuntmen. Now we're going to add the fucking onions. But no, the neighbors across the street, they don't like me. And you know what? Fuck them. I try to be nice to them. I wave when I drive by. I get nothing back in response. Fuck them right in their fucking hateful, cancer-filled bullshit hearts. I sleep well at night. Because my karma meter is... and their karma meter is low enough for me to take a shit in. Hear that? That's a hot pan or a hot fucking that. And to that, we'll add the sausages. Nice. We're going to rinse that off. I'm going to get out Lil Man. If you've been here before, or you haven't, this is a spatula that the ass end is fucked off to a better life. I love this spatula because you're right in there. You don't have to be fucking 18 feet away. You get right in there. We're going to let that go for a minute or two. Let the sausage brown and the onions transluce. You want your onions to get kind of see-through. Again, this is the first time I'm making this shit here. I'm just making up shit as I go. I like my onions to be kind of, on shit like this, soft. And the fucking sausage brown. And then you put that shit in there, the cabbage. You can't fuck it up. You really can't fuck it up. Unless you just burn the shit out of this. There's no way to fuck it up. If you have a pair of eyes, a fucking nose, and you taste, you can't fuck it up. It's hard to... I understand how folks fuck up cooking. Look, smell, taste, fuck. Well, you shouldn't fuck your food unless that's your thing. American Pie, great movie. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, that smells fucking nice. That smells real nice. All fucking around the side. That smells good. But I'm going to tell you truthfully right now. Whatever this Aldi brand is, their pre-made kielbasa or whatever sausage, whatever you call it, it doesn't have the same grab of a Johnsonville. And I'm not getting fucking paid by any of these motherfuckers, but when I want to put the extra cash out, a little bit of money out, I've not been let down by Johnsonville. And that is not a paid promo or any of that shit. That's just in general. I know you got money, like I got money. Maybe you don't. Maybe we both have the same money. We go to the store. We want good shit. I'm telling you what I think is good shit for the money I spend. Especially in this day and age. Oh, these motherfuckers are browning nicely. I know people would be like, let them sit, quit moving them around, quit moving them around. No, fuck you. I like to do it this way. The onions are getting semi-see-through, and both sides of the sausages are getting a nice brown. That's what I want. Not what we want, what I want. I'm not cooking for the rest of you dickheads, I'm cooking for me. I'm just showing the rest of you what I do. Oh, that. And you can hear. I'll show you one in a second. Oh, give me a second. Jesus Christ. Oh, there, look. Look at this one. Why are you running, you fuck? Alright. Hopefully this lighting can get it. There's a nice, hopefully I don't drop it on the floor. There's a little bit of onion there too. There's a nice crisp on the fucking sausage itself. Mmm. Yeah. That has that deluxe fucking hot dog flavor. And the onions are browning. As you know, I don't have 18 fucking camera angles, so you gotta take my word for it. And if you don't, then that's on you, bitch. I don't care if you fuckers believe me or not. God damn, that's pretty good. I can eat that as it is on some fucking hot dog buns or wrapped up in a fucking tortilla. A little bit of cheese and sauce, or possibly fucking mayonnaise, or not mayonnaise, or mayonnaise. That mayonnaise is good too. Mustard, ketchup. I'm about to introduce the cabbage. Yeah, we're there with that. Onions. Like I said, you can't see it. Onions are browned. The sausage is browned. This is going to be lovely. Let's get second shot here. Red cabbage with apple. And it's called douche couche. I don't speak German, but I'm sure it's not douche couche. It's probably Hell Hitler or Kanye is a great artist. I don't know. Suspect. I don't speak either language. Oh, it's called, it's all German for don't open. Jesus Christ in heaven. You dirty cocksucker. Alright, hold on. We're going to get this fucker open. We're going to turn that down to about a medium. While I get this cocksucker open. Cunt. Aha! I use this fucking stupid thing here, this fucking bottle, or whatever the fuck it is, cap thing. I'll show you that in a second after I fucking stir this and put this shit in here. Give me a second. Oh, that shit. Got some char on it. Holy shit, yeah. Here we go. Find you a spoon. God damn it. Yeah, get that. Let's turn us down to fucking low. Hold on. Put that down to low. Put it on low and then give it a simmer. Hold on. Oh, god damn. That shit's good. We get that in there. Get all of it out. God damn it, that's good. Now, while that simmers down, give me a second. Ah, you motherfucker! I had a little spill. Oh my lord. Red cabbage and fucking sausage. Looks like you might be doing a Dahmer. Yeah, it looks as though you may be avoiding and evading capture because you're doing something wrong in life, but it smells so right. I turn it down to a nice low. Let it fucking simmer for a second. I don't want to burn all the fucking cabbage juice off super fast. I want to have time to marry. Why you bugging? That's Mary Mary, why you bugging from Run DMC. Dude, come on. I'm gonna let that heat for a few minutes. Because as you know, with the sausage and the fucking onions, they're already good to go. Just got to bring the cabbage up to room temperature, or a little above that. Dude, come on. That shit is on point. I'm gonna give this a minute or two yeah. I'll give it a second or a minute or two to come to a uniform temperature. But the sausage with the onions cooked, prematurely or beforehand. Onions brown, meat brown. Put that cabbage in there. Give it a bit on a low heat or a simmer to fucking match the temperatures of the others. Come up to, a warm or however the fuck hot you want it. Because there's not a lot of juice in that red cabbage. Taste. It's got the bitter from the onion, the sweet from the apple, the somewhat middle of bitter with the cabbage, the salty from the sausage. I'm not a food fucking reviewer or that. No fucking idea what I'm talking about. Never. And I'll tell you that out the gate. I won't lie to you. Shit tastes right. And it might even be a little good with a splash of mustard on the top. Like a nice spicy brown mustard or just a regular yellow Heinz. Excuse me. Anyway, nonetheless, neither here nor there. I thought I'm cooking something different tonight. Something I ain't done in a while, or something I ain't done on here. Maybe I have, I don't know. I don't watch the old shit. But I haven't done anything for the twos and fews of you who actually give a shit if I do things. I was like, yeah, let's just turn the fucker on and see what happens. Like I do every time, because no scripts, no edits. Fuck it. This fucking thing's getting lovely and majestic. I'm gonna get ready to fucking sit down, put something on TV, and have this fucking delightful concoction of deliciousness. And it is delicious. I took a bite. As with always, and forever, you can take one of two lanes. Peace folk, peace bitches, or a third lane. I'll see you later. Peace.